Hey everyone, it's Regan Grimes here, Primeval athlete, and today I'm going to take you guys through 3 exercises specifically for building the bicep peak. A lot of the time, depending on genetics, some people can get away with lifting, anything, and they like any bicep exercise, and it seems like their biceps grow. Some of us, your arms are more of a weak point, and we have a lot of trouble to get them to grow. I find mine a little bit stubborn. I have a longer bicep insertion, so you'll find some people have higher bicep insertions, which usually tends to show a better peak. When you have a longer, fuller looking bicep, it can be thicker, but it doesn't have that crazy peak like some people. So today I'm going to show you specifically 3 bicep exercises for building that peak. Guys, so like I was saying, some people can lift like a barbell, so using both their hands, and no problem, they can grow no problem. Where I find I have to do more controlled movements, and I like to do single arm. So first exercise, what we're going to do is preacher. Using the machine, I find I always like to start with a machine. Free weights, we jump into second, but first exercise we'll do here. I like to do about 15 reps to start off. Really get that bicep warmed up. It's a smaller muscle group, and you don't want to risk injury, so you want to make sure you're getting lots of blood in there before we start hitting the heavier weights. So what I like to do is when I get up in here, I actually put my tricep down, and then I roll it like this. The weight is way too heavy, I can't lift that. 70 pounds. Not to start anyway. So like I said, tricep down, roll it out there, and then you'll see where I'm sitting. I'm facing this direction, so my chest is completely opened up to the bicep curl. And now I'm just gonna go like this. We get a crazy stretch. Yeah. So this is my first exercise that I would suggest you guys do, and make sure you get, like I said, lots of blood in there. There's a lot of control when you're using a machine, so the risk of injury is very low. Now let's get into the second one. All right guys, so second exercise. This is one of my favorites, and I feel like I get a lot of control, a lot of squeeze and tension in the bicep solely. So first off, you're gonna get yourself a bench. This one is a kind of, not every gym is gonna have this one. You can also use the traditional one over here. It's just like a regular bench incline. So I have it on the incline here. I'm gonna hang over, I'm gonna get my chest just over top of the bench. And now this is very important. So when you're in this position, I want you to make sure your elbow is facing out that way. And you have the dumbbell here. First, before I do anything with the weight, I'm letting my shoulder hang. So I'm actually gonna get my bicep in the fully stretched position. So it's absolutely just stretched out there. Now, I'm gonna come up. Boom. All that tension's in the bicep. Every time I come down with the weight, I wanna, in my mind, remember to keep my shoulder down. You'll wanna, as soon as it starts getting hard, you're gonna start going like this. And it's just terrible. So make sure you keep your shoulder down. You're gonna get that full squeeze. I don't care if the elbow moves a little bit this way. If you're gonna move a little bit in this way, you're gonna be able to contract even a little bit harder. Or if you keep your elbow straight where it is, that's fine. Boom. Like I feel that like crazy, and I've only done a couple reps. Make sure you're turning the dumbbell to really get that peak. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Yeah guys, definitely give this one a try. And I'm gonna show you the third one. All right guys, just a quick reminder. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're probably familiar with the Primeval Labs products. If not, just wanna let you know, the Mega Pre is a pre-workout. So this is something that I took before this workout. And what it does is it's all pumped. So there's no stimulants. There's a little bit of focus in there. You're gonna get focus, but you're not gonna have that like caffeine. You're not gonna get shaky. You're not gonna, what do people get itchy from some pre-workouts. All you're gonna get is a little bit of focus and a crazy amount of blood flow. So you're gonna be able to get a maximum pump. When we're in the gym here and we're doing this arm workout, the idea is to get the most amount of blood into the muscle, and that's what's going to allow the muscles to expand, and we're going to get that overall size in the end. So highly recommend Mega Pre. This is something I take every single workout. This is the smash berry flavor. There's tons of other flavors too, and you can't go wrong. They all taste bomb. Third exercise. This is a really good one. Big stretch, and you're going to get maximum amount of blood in here to finish off the workout. So as we see, we started with a machine, and we went to a freeway, and now we're onto the cables. I like to have a nice variation through my workouts, so this is just that. First off, we're going to start standing up. I want to straighten my arm as much as I can. I've got it back, and I've got my right foot, where the side that I'm lifting the weight is directly behind where the cable is coming from. So I'm able to keep that elbow tight to my body. So what I want to do, keep the elbow tight to the body, but drive my hand outwards. So you'll see, boom, you'll see that. So I'm trying to keep my elbows tight to the body, my hand outwards. Make sure you finish off with this one. For sets and reps for each of these, I always do one warm-up set, so about 12 to 15 reps, and then I hit about 3 working sets. So those are usually aiming for around 12 reps. So if you want to hit a total of 4 sets for each exercise and 3 working sets of 12 reps, that'll be enough for your arm day. So. All right guys, so those are 3 exercises for building the better bicep peak. What you want to do for those, each exercise, first set of each one, there's 4 total sets for each exercise. What you want to do is 15 reps for the first one. Make sure you get that form, make sure you're getting blood into the muscle, and then you go a little bit heavier. So 3 working sets after that, where you're going to go as heavy as you can, making sure you're keeping good form, but going for about 12 repetitions. So, all right, I got a little bonus for you guys. Of course, on arm day, this isn't going to help you with the peak, but what it does help you with is the thickness, and that's the grimy curl. So here we go. What you do is you get a plate like this. You can get one like this, or one that has holes where you can put your hands through it. You use a preacher bench, all the way down, stretch, and up. So this helps with the thickness of the bicep, not the peak, but hey, we need both, right? All right guys, so that's it for 3 exercise tips on building bigger bicep peaks. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.